In the midst of all of this, Snapdeal's app on the Google Play Store has been downgraded by users because of the e-commerce marketplace's affiliation with the Bollywood star. This is seen as a protest towards statements made by the actor with regard to rising intolerance in the country. So a social media backlash there against the Bollywood star, where people are now hitting out via the application of Snapdeal, which is endorsed by Aamir Khan. I want to go across now to Asaduddin Owaisi, Member of Parliament from Hyderabad and one of India's tallest Muslim leaders. Aamir Khan, Mr. Owaisi, says that there is a growing sense of despondency and alarm, increasing disquiet, so much so that his wife spoke about moving out of India. What do you make of Aamir Khan reigniting the intolerance debate in this fashion?
Well, I cannot speak for what someone has said, but I would definitely like to place on record my opinion.
Yes.
That come what may, as a Muslim community and as a proud Indian Muslim, we have seen in last 69 years communal riots, whether it be Hashimpura, Malyana or Gujarat or Ahmedabad or Hyderabad or Mumbai. We have seen destruction of Babri Masjid. Wrong picking up of youngsters in the name of terrorism, and later on they getting exonerated after spending years in jail. But the fact of the matter is that India is our country. I cannot dishonor the legacy and the sacrifices of freedom fighters who fought for this nation to be free, and their legacy was that I as a Muslim should continue to be proud as a Muslim and continue to live in India and fight for my rights.
Mukhtar Abbas Naqvi responded to Aamir Khan's statement saying, and I quote, "We will not let Aamir leave the country. He is safe here." This kind of comment is influenced by a politically motivated campaign which insults those who have given so much honor to Aamir in India. What do you make of the BJP statement that all of this, what Shah Rukh is saying, what Aamir is saying now, is part of a deliberate, malicious political campaign?
Well, Mr. Naqvi and I were there in the program of India Today.
Yes.
Wherein Mr. Naqvi had said that if you want to eat beef, you should go to Pakistan. Now, it is because of such statements emanating from the BJP ministers and from the sister organization that the message of intolerance is sent by the ruling party and the sister organizations. So Mr. Naqvi should speak in one tone and in one tenor, and he cannot change his statements and his tone and tenor at the drop of the hat.
And finally, there's a concern that Bollywood is getting split on communal lines. It's never happened before this. All the superstars have been equally loved regardless of religion, but we've seen Anupam Kher, Ashok Pandit, Ranbir Kapoor, now several others saying that intolerance isn't growing. Some of them saying that intolerance is growing. Do you sense that this is part of a growing fear that the minorities have, that suddenly they feel that there is a majoritarian impulse that seems to have taken over?
I am sorry that, I cannot comment. In my view, in my thinking, in my thought process, I don't view them as stars as such. For me, the real stars are the people who are fighting for constitutional rights. The real stars are the ones who are ensuring that the pluralism, which is the ethos of this country, is protected. So yes, there is a kind of a fear psychosis, because after what has happened in Dadri, after what the government has not lived up to its, the rhetoric or the promises about India first, Constitution is the only book. Because, every 15 days you have a statement and a controversy emanating because of the ruling party.
I think you make a very important point that whatever the follies of India are, everyone needs to stay here and try and reform the system. Just running away from India and leaving the problems behind is not the solution. Asaduddin Owaisi, appreciate you joining us on the newsroom this evening. Thank you very much, sir.